What's up, plain face? What it do? I was hesitant to go live because I kept waiting too long. And it's the weekends and kids gonna be up in a minute. But I want to go live anyway. It's the first day of February. I think the moon's still in Pisces, sun is in Aqua. What y'all dreams been about? Oh, I had a dream last night. It's weird ass shit. I had a dream. It ain't important though. But the other dream I had the other day was. We ain't gonna talk about that one. But let's, before everybody wakes up, and I might don't even be here long because I waited a little too late. But let's pull some numerology cards real quick. Let's pull some numerology cards. Is this don't feel like the whole deck? Hold up. I guess I'm gonna have to go through these cards one day and count them because I be finding cards in my car. But I think this all of them though. So the moon, I haven't even checked the transits, but I think we got a Pisces stellium going on right now. In Venus, Pisces and Venus, the moon. And that's all I really know, I think. Mercury and Saturn. I don't know about Mercury, but I know Saturn is in Pisces. But anyway, whatever, don't matter. So what to do, y'all? Let's pull some energies for the current mood right now, the vibe that's going on. Since there's a Pisces stellium, we're gonna focus on the vibe. Okay, we got a number 1. This looks like a very balanced one. We finna see though. I believe that is a very congruent one. 1 is the energy of the individual, you. That's the externalization of you. Externalization of the emotions. We got 4 in this imbalanced position. I don't know if this is over exaggerated or what's the word? Inverted, whatever. 4 is another masculine number though. So that's another externalization of the thoughts. 1 would be an externalization. Well, 4 is still an externalization of the emotions. But from the 5 perspective, 1 would be an externalization of the relation, the 2 perspective. Then we got the 2 just came out, which is ugly as a bitch. 2 confused snakes, 2 confused people. Motherfucker don't. And then this reminds me of the Pisces energy with the fishes swimming in opposite directions. Okay. So we got feminine and masculine. So we got 2 men. I'm gonna make a ice cream sandwich. We got two masculine energies and a feminine energy in between. Okay. So first of all, let's read about the number 1, which I already know what's gonna say for the most part, but still, let's read out of it. Number 1 is the solution energy. So this is the first externalization before it gets tainted. Before anything, this is the solution. Before anything taints it. The connection to all. This is like whatever. This is like, I was gonna say the birth, but I don't want to really, that word didn't sit right with what's going on. But it says connected to all, including all directions. It sits radiant, quite consciously in the center and is aware of its uniqueness and its individuality. Right. So this is the individual before it became insecure about anything, or not to say they ever had to be insecure about something, but this is that individual position before it's aware that it's supposed to compare and contrast anything. This is just what it is from the jump. Then we had the number 4 energy come out, which is another masculine externalization energy. And this 4 is in a warped perspective. It's exaggerated. It's doing too much. It's egotistical and shit. It's trying to prove something. It's trying to compete with the number 1 who's already in its original space. This is the number 4 with layers. This is another number 1 with layers, but the layers that it has accumulated is exaggerated because it says it's completely devoid of any structure. The power of the 4 explodes into our 4 cardinal directions. That's Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer. Okay. Only with great effort may the square be maintained. This is a form, a circling of this square that's trying to take place, but it's not even for you to. So it's like a beta male, beta energy, trying to be feminine when the point is to be masculine and be direct, be cardinal. 1 is cardinal, 4 is cardinal. 2 is more of a fixed energy, and the 2 energy says what? It's inhibited. This is a feminine energy, so it's stuck in a inhibition. The 2 stands in the full world full of doubts and insecure of its decisions. It don't know which way to go or how to act. But the 1 came from the 2 though. So why the 2 don't know? I don't know why the 2 don't know. We're gonna dig in a little bit deeper real quick. Let's see what's going on. What we gonna pull from? Oh, bro, I forgot. I supposed to pull out the Astro deck. I haven't been pulling cards and going live in what seems like a long time to me, and I kind of like had forgot that was the original flow. So still, it don't matter. We already pulled them cards out. Them cards is what it is. So let's pull some Astro cards real quick, keeping in mind what the alignments are in the sky at the moment, which I don't really know all of them other than Pisces and Aquarius energies going on right now. I haven't even looked at the transit chart. So let's see. That made me think about that dream I was going to tell y'all about. Let me see if it's relevant, though, before I start speaking on it. Okay. How he came out. Lilith came out. Lilith, feminine energy, came out. Lilith is like your embarrassing energies. It's a part of your aura, the shit that's in your subconscious mind that you could be low-key insecure about. Okay, so this is matching up with the number 2 energy. So from the 1, once you externalize and once you begin to relate with other individuals or other things or other objects or whatever the fuck, it calls you to be insecure about certain things. And I'm not gonna say that's a negative thing, because with Lilith coming out, that's a energy that everyone experiences. So the 2 being imbalanced and insecure came from what it became aware of when it began to relate, and then that in turns eventually comes into the number 3, because we got Pisces in the sky. Pisces gives me number 3 energies if I was to narrow it on down. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So once you became aware of what you're relating to, it made you be insecure about how you're emotionally perceiving yourself. At first, it wasn't anything to be insecure about, because it was just you. It was just the individual. It was just the awareness that you had accumulated. And then, God damn it. Y'all, it wasn't but 5 minutes. Hold on, y'all. Maybe I don't have to go. Wait a minute. Okay, whatever. Okay, I'm back. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, I'm finna dip. But back to what I was saying though. About the Lilith energy. And the 2 energy. It was unbeknownst to you that there was something to be insecure about until you start relating, fucking with other people or other things. And become aware of other people's individuality or other individual things outside of you. Okay? So, let's pull 2 more cards. Why are they coming out so retarded? I got the deck upside down. This live probably gonna be deleted because I ain't finna even finish it. This was, I don't know. I had wanted to come out earlier, but I didn't. Opposition. Okay. Making sense. What's opposite? What's opposing in the energies? Mars. Damn, I wish I knew where Mars was at right now. I damn near want to go look. Hold on, I'm finna see real quick. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Earlier they said what it do. So yeah, Mars is in Cancer, which is the water energy. So what's opposing is Lilith and the emotions. Where's Lilith at? I don't know where Lilith is at. Hold on. I think Lilith is in Libra. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, if it ain't in Libra, yeah, it's probably in Libra right now. So that energy is opposing Mars, and Mars is your cardinal energy, how you assert yourself and shit. So you being embarrassed to relate yourself with other things based on this individual. It ain't the individuality that's thrown off. It's how it's that first experience of relating to something that throws you off, that is causing you to kind of like have no motivation to assert things. And Mars being in Cancer, it's not a hard. I got Mars in Cancer natally, and if you don't feel like doing something because Cancer is the feelings, then it's going to be a little challenging for you to assert yourself and actually do shit. And the feeling that is causing you to not want to assert yourself is regarding the relatability of how you are relating to other things and how things are maybe opposing what you originally thought about yourself or about whatever you're pursuing or whatever the fuck. It's like the feeling that you got after externalizing it and relating it to others. The feedback that you must have got was like, bitch, sit your ass down because you ain't nobody. But that ain't to say that that's just how it feels, not to say that that's what it is. I don't know, but anyway, so I'm finna hurry up and pull some more cards. What should I pull? Okay, this is my water deck. I like to look at it as a dark deck, sometimes Scorpio. But it's Pisces is the stellium right now, so we're gonna look at this. We're gonna pull this based on that Pisces energy. So, and I'm just getting my feet wet because I haven't been live in a long ass time. The fuck? Oh shit! That damn. I haven't went live in a long time, so I'm just really getting my feet wet again. That came out like it wanted to come out like real cute. You seen how it jumped out? The Healer. I don't know what number that is. We're gonna figure it out. But I do remember that these 3 snake heads kind of represent to me that 1, 2, 3 energy, that mother, father, child energy. You know, it takes 3 things to become fully conscious of what the hell's going on, to be fully and aware, to see all angles. I remember the Healer from my previous readings was like these. To me, I pictured those things as the embryo or the seed or the egg yolk or that little vulnerable. Okay, it's like that. Lilith is vulnerable, but it's like that vulnerable energy that needs to be protected based off of your 3, which is your consciousness, which would be the adult, because all 3, father, mother, and child, that encapsulates the whole scenario. So that makes you have a full awareness. This is that androgynous energy, but I don't know what this number is yet. Let me pull it up real quick. So something needing to protect, needing to protect those vulnerabilities, but not to protect them in a way to shy away, but to know that you straight. You got you, bitch. Like they say, God got me. You got you. The Healer. The Healer is number 111. Well, page number 111, number 25 which is 7. That's another external energy. 2 being the relating to the emotions. 111, 3 different individual ones, 3 different perspectives. And using those 3 using those 3 awarenesses to know how to protect and know how to not, I don't even want to say protect though, because only when you need protection is when you're like the child or the weakling. But at the same time, you are supposed to protect and reign over yourself. So the internal world can kind of be vulnerable. So I don't want to belittle it like protection is something that's for the weak, because you have your own protection systems that I may protect. Hey, I ain't want to tell y'all my dream because I'm kind of protecting that shit for myself. But let's see how far this go. Let's see what it say. Though some claim the work of the healer as a gift and name it as their dharma, which is a good thing, the force of this archetype is within everyone. It is our natural inclinations to remember, to return, and to reclaim that central and eternal life force from which we so easily drift away. Right. Forgetting about that first perspective that you had, which that first perspective was in alignment. That first idea, or the first time that you decided to actually maybe take yourself serious, or maybe pursue something that you came up with all by yourself. Nobody influenced this opportunity or this idea. You came up with it all by yourself, and protecting that first perspective. That's what that is. This will be the first perspective type shit. And it's healed. It's nothing wrong with it. It's like a baby in the womb that has no environmental challenges. Like the womb is clean. The womb is loved. The mother loves the baby that's in the womb, and that's the protection, somewhat, so to speak, type shit. So protecting that first idea that you had, and not giving a damn about how other people necessarily relate to it on some degree. Now, you do have to use your common sense and know how to relate yourself or how to exert yourself. But the first thing is, nobody gives a damn, because this is just what it is. It's me type shit. Where I'm at in Sanskrit, whatever the fuck that is, the word avidya means forgetting, and it's said that this is the source of all suffering and disease. Okay, forgetting yourself, but nobody see this one is aligned, so I like the fact that it's in its aligned position. So it's easy to forget things that's harsh, and it's easy to forget things that's familiar too, because familiar things are not harsh. So either way it go, both ends of that spectrum, remember not to forget what's actually important and what the first purpose was, what the first point was. That little point being in the middle, that's the point. The healer's mission then becomes to move through the comfort of forgetting, through the veils of ignorance and denial, to reveal the radiance that already exists. The healer approaches this in a multiple ways, from multiple angles. Knowing the cycle of the healing is not linear. It is multi-layered and circular process, always leading back to its own origin, much like the Ouroboros. I don't know what that archetype is about, but I know it's in his dick. I'm gonna pull 2 more and I'm gonna go, because I just kind of forced it this morning. I made it happen, even though I ain't forced it. I don't really like the way those bitches came out. 2 did come out, the river. I'll take them. Let me see. We have the river. I'm sure that the river is like a place. It's like a womb. It's like an androgynous energy, even though water is wet, which is feminine. But we're gonna see. Hold on, let me not go too far before I over exaggerate what it is. The river is number 34. That's another number 7 on page 131. That's 5. So the environment and the thoughts, the thought processing and the thoughts, 4, 5, 6, 7, is what's giving you a different awareness as far as the 3, 4 is concerned. 131, that's the individual in an environment with other individuals. Okay. It's like being in a river with other people, dealing with other people's emotions, including your own. You having your own set of emotions and looking around and realizing that, oh, other people have their own emotions going on, how they emote. It may be affecting the way I want to see my own self and my own emotions, but that would be you losing the point at some point. Now, not to say don't consider those things, but the first consideration should be on what your original idea was, so that you cannot forget it, and so that it can be something that ends up being substantial and like actually externalized to other people. Because if you hold things in, how is anybody else gonna know? There is a reason so many rituals of change and rebirth take place in a river, like a baptism. So it's like a rebirth. 7, yeah. Number 7. Okay, so number 7 is that first awareness, a brand new awareness again. That's like understanding. I ain't gonna say understanding, but it's like an awareness of a new world that you may be experiencing, or revelations, being privy to information for the first time type shit. I wish I had paid attention to how they came out. The river washes away what is no longer necessary, smoothing over sharp edges and accepting all of our mistakes and grievances. Once we step in, we are no longer in control. The river carries us further down the stream of transformation than we plan to go. Its waters have a special gift for reflecting back to us a new and dreamlike vision. Once the tears have passed, we see ourselves as we haven't before, with a little more lightness, grace, and fluidity. Keep in mind the you that stands within the river is the real you. Don't forget that one in the individuality, regardless of how other things have affected your internal world. Save space for that first thought. Where I'm at, full of deep emotions and potential, nothing to hide, nothing to judge. May you drink in the sight of your own truth. Okay. So regardless of the, what's the word I'm looking for? Regardless of the differences that you finally become aware that you have regarding other individuals, because with this one, you weren't privy to any of that, didn't even give a damn about none of that. What's up, Tara? Hey, girl. With this one, you didn't even give a damn about nothing but yourself, because you had no idea to give a damn about anything. So it's like that first little piece of your own spark and your own awareness, don't forget it, even though you do have to blend in with others and have to like live in the world with others as well. And then we got the fuck is, I think I had this card before because it looks familiar, but probably not too much. Anima Mundi. And I ain't finna be here long. This is my birthday message. Oh, happy surely as you are an Aquarius. Happy flight day. Okay. Let me see what we got for you then, Tara. I know so far the message has been, because, okay, so far we had these first 3 cards. I made a mistake and started off with the numerology deck, even though I used to start off with the astrological deck. But the first message was about the individual being in its first idea, like not being tainted at all. And then comes along the 4, which lets me know that the thoughts had been disrupted somewhere along the line. Next had came the 2. So this was letting me know that whatever that individual in its purest perspective had begun to finally relate to distorted the thoughts that it had about itself, and it began to look at its own ideas like they weren't valid or some shit. But the point is to hold on to the pureness of what you already realized about yourself, your own revelations. Don't degrade them just because you're in a world of other individuals that have their own individuality and may have went up certain ladders, scales that you may have not reached yet. That's not to say that you're supposed to devalue your own individual ideas and your own original perspective. Don't let those things be tainted. Then we had the water came out, the river come out, that really we had this come out first, which was the protecting of that first yoke with your father, mother, and your spirit. Father, mother, child. 1, 2, 3. That feminine, masculine, and androgynous perspectives. Protect these perspectives too, though. Those perspectives need to be protected, because if those perspectives begin to get tainted and shift, then you're gonna like get your focus off of what's important to be protected, which is the yoke that those things about yourself, though, in those individual things about yourself that only you came here with and nobody else. Don't let your originality and your individuality be tainted or devalued or shift too far to the right because what you need to do is make sure, and I say it right, because that's like falling in with the crowd. And I don't want you to tilt too far over to the left to separate yourself and continue to not be aware of in the other individual perspectives, but just be protected. Keep that circulus thing. Oh, that's why it had even mentioned circulus, but that's why I mentioned the circulus flow, so that nothing can like fully like taint that. This is a clean womb that this baby is in, that this yolk is in, that is in your mind, the ideas that you have. Don't forget those ideas. That was another message. Do not forget certain shit that you came up with on your own, or that you came here with in this world. Don't forget that shit. Okay, we got the Anima Mundi. Oh wow, that was going on for the first few last days. Yep. Because what we in? We're in Aquarius season. Oh yeah, you're Aquarius. Yeah, that's right. And Pisces, this is Pisces stellium going on right now. The moon is in Pisces. Saturn is in Pisces. It's two more planets in Pisces. And I don't want to speak on it because I can't remember right now. And I don't know what this is. A moon, animal. Okay, let me find it. Because I don't know if this is a self, place, or tool, or what. Hold on. A moonie. It's going to take me a minute to find this shit. Hold up. Let's say. Oh, no, it ain't. It's the last fucking card. That's why this card looks familiar. I ain't pulled this before in the reading on live, but it looked familiar because this is the final destination. This is the last fucking card. Number 78, 1415. That's 6 energy. That's an androgynous realm that is like an ending or the overall balance, because 6 is like balancing or calibration. I would prefer calibration when I describe 6. Page number 223, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's another 7 energy. So we got 6 and 7. 7 is that overall awareness after you found that calibration and that new you, or that new perspective. And having awarenesses, you know, they say that 7 is that magical realm. And it's only magical because in that angle, things just fall on you. Certain awarenesses, certain revelations, or synchronicities just happen because you're in a new state that you may not be aware of until you're in it, type shit. Okay, so 223. This live probably, I ain't gonna say it. I might not delete it. I probably do though, because it's a lot going on in my background, and I don't like to go live when it's a lot going on in my background, but it's always a lot going on in my fucking background, bro. I mean, we ain't come here to goddamn complain. So let me read. Okay, look at it. Amina Mundi epitomizes the principle of accept all and reject none. Simply put, so that's you being in a unbiased perspective and still holding on to your individuality. How you gonna be unbiased of anything if you're not even aware? Like, I mean, I get it. Yeah, I get unbiased. Yeah, you don't have to. That is a form of unbiasedness before there is even a environment. But that's like, I'm talking about a conscious environment, because at this point we didn't risen all the way up to the 7 energies regarding these cards that I already got. So anyway, simply put, it's the living soul of the world in all its multifaceted, multidimensional layers, bonded together by the loving cosmic forces. Diversity is, and then we're in the number 9 year, even though this card don't have nothing to do with 9, but what I'm reading kind of is pointing to that. Diversity is celebrated, multiplicity is honored. So your individuality, this is a great time to not care about trying to feel some kind of way or be insecure, because Lilith also came out. Like, use that insecurity as a tool to know what to focus on. Whatever it is that you're insecure about, don't hide it and try to sweep it up under the rug. Pull that shit out so that you can look at it and you can see why this is an insecurity, how I can shape shift it. Hold on, y'all. Huh? Wait a minute. Okay, I'm back. I almost forgot I had the shit on mute. Okay. So where I'm at? And nothing is now okay. Constructs of separation. Constructs of separation dissipate into the wonderful mess of shared consciousness. So back to that individuality. How you can have non-separation in that angle of thinking is that everybody has their own individuality. At that point, and even individuality is a shared concept to a degree, though, because everybody has their own individuality. But the fact that everybody has to deal with that is letting us all know that we're all doing the same thing, and that's that unbiased perspective. So if you have an unbiased perspective, you have no reason to feel any shame or guilt about your own individuality, because everybody got that same shit going on too. Everybody has things that they may feel insecure about or may not be sure about within themselves. So ain't no point in you trying to over exaggerate the fact that you have that same shit, when, bitch, hey, we all are here doing the same shit to a certain degree in our own individual way. So where was I at? Anima Mundi is the link between the literal and the imaginal, the rational and the mystic. Let me read that again. Literal and imaginal. Okay, yeah, it's the link. It's like the actual calibration scale itself, the actual scale. Like, you know how you got two polarized ends of a perspective, then you got everything in between in the equilibrium. The actual scale itself would be the Anima Mundi. Where I'm at. This card indicates an initiation on the level of the soul. Wait a minute, I skipped something. The rational and the mystic. It is the connective fiber that makes life meaningful. Because I was just, hold on, I'm trying to think for myself. Okay, this card indicates an initiation on the level of the soul. You will awaken the unique light within and witness how this light contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. Right. You got your own place in space, your own light, your own individuality, your own energies, your own all of that, your own mother, father, and child energies. And it's not to belittle or over exaggerate either way it goes. It's to understand that that's just what it is. And that will take the biases away from your own heart towards your own self. Because with these numbers that came up, before you became biased, you just were. At some point, you begin to have different awarenesses that cause biases. And that's where the unequalized or unsolutional energies come from. I think this is inhibited. I think this is exaggerated. One of the two. But the point is that both those energies came from you, from some tainted biases that you incorporated when it came to you. How you going to be biased towards yourself? That's crazy. And I'm saying that like I'm looking down at somebody, but I'm saying it like that because I know how that feels. How you look down on your own self, that's crazy. You got a world full of motherfuckers who look down on themselves, which they don't know or have the sense enough to know that that's a projection, and they in turn look down on you. So you're going to be fighting against yourself when the whole world already thrown off. At least you can have the sense enough to know that ain't no point, and that makes no sense for me to be biased towards my own energies. Like, let me embrace my shit so that anybody else would even want to even think about liking what I got going on or giving a fuck about what I got going on. It ain't even about that first, though. It's more so about your own self, you having some peace within your own being based on you knowing that it's no need for you to be biased or not even biased to your insecurities. Don't be biased to your insecurities. Open them bitches up, pick them up, grab them, and look at them vulnerabilities. Don't be biased towards them. Understand that this is an energy that I'm dealing with, and it's for a reason, and let me see how to use it. Not even use it. Let me see how to construct it. Let me see how to structure it. Let me see how to like look at it. Let me look at it so that I know how to perceive it and how to use it, so to speak, type shit. Okay, that sounds like a whole lot of fucking words, but so let me see. This card indicates an initiation on the level of the soul. That goes back to that initiation of the soul, that shit that only you can know. I have insecurities here. Let me go inside of myself and realize those insecurities stem from lessons that probably need to be learned. Those insecurities stem from experiences that I've had that developed me into who I am today. Use those vulnerabilities and see you for what you are, and don't be biased towards them and think that, oh, I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to feel that. No, bitch, feel it. Look at it so that when it comes up in your natural life, you can handle it with more grace, because how people are looking at you is different from how you look at yourself. So if you already know how to look at yourself, when other people look at you, how they look at you won't matter, and they probably will be wrong if they have any biases towards how they're perceiving you. And they'll end up realizing, oh, I was wrong about that situation. And that's a lesson in itself, bitch. Don't judge something that you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? And you can be the I can't think of the word to describe what I'm trying to say. But you will be the example of how they got shit fucked up just in life, period. And that ain't the point either. But whatever. Anyway, so let me keep reading. Where I'm at. You will awaken the unique light within and witness how this light contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. Exactly. You'll be affecting things and affecting your space and the environment and the world, because, you know, like a snowball effect, things continue to accumulate whether you're aware or about it or not. You don't know how you affected somebody's life just with you sitting over there minding your own fucking business. You don't even know that you could have affected somebody's whole perspective of how they're viewing an angle of their life, which is going to add on to their entire life, which is going to, like, I don't want to go too far and get too elaborate, but for real though. So depending on how you externalize from a pure place will help you to add on to the universe in a contributing way. You will sense yourself as a critical note to the cosmic orchestra. You'll find your own self-importance. Destiny is altered as you hear the enchanted melody of all things. This was the message for me too. I ain't gonna stop. Okay, I think that was the last message. Yeah, I hate to like run off so fast, because I always be like, damn, should I go live? And then I finally go live, and then I be wanting to stay. And I kind of waited like a whole hour before I finally made my mind up and went live. And that was too long, because the whole house is woke up now, and I'm the mama. So I got to do that shit. I fuck with y'all though. I'm glad you caught your message, Tara. And I'm gonna come back on live, because I ain't been on live in a long ass time. It feels like a long time to me. Y'all had a I ain't gonna tell y'all about my dream. Nah, I ain't gonna tell y'all about my dream. My homegirl was saying, why you always do that? Nobody don't even really give a fuck. So, and that goes back to the whole message that I was just reading. So you see how that's a message for me too? I be worried about how others are going to perceive my truth at times. So I just won't speak it at all until I have like full clarity on it. When sometimes that's how you get clarity, by exerting it and seeing what happens, whether it feel good or not. But whatever, we ain't doing it right now, because I don't really got the space internally or externally in my time, because I got shit going on. You said, come on, tell you? Girl, that's all you had to do was say tell you. You know what I mean? I had a dream, it was a few days ago, about this dude, bitch. And he wasn't even fine or nothing. But he was, and I know that it's, I understand that this is just the symbology. But at the same time, his energy was so comforting. He was so calm, and he was different from any other men that I've dealt with. I've dealt with all kind of men, but the ones that I would like, I usually don't like calm men. And when I've dealt with calm men, if I do like them, they don't like me. And if I don't like them, then they like me. So I never, but anyway, the point is, he wasn't even all that fine. Now, he was big. He wasn't even, he had a beard. Anyway, the point is, he just was a bit, he kind of represented that energy that I haven't opened my, see, I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to bring it up. But he kind of represented, you know how they say, try something different? That would be him. And I don't even know if he was feeling me in a dream, but I damn sure was feeling him. But his energy was so calm to where, and comforting to where, like, it was fitting to me. It was like a different angle of me though, which I know that it's my dream. I know that. But anyway, I ain't forgot you. I ain't forgot you wherever you at. And I usually always have a dream about a man. It'd be the same man. I ain't never seen this man before. I've never seen him before. And he was so plain. He just had on some blue jeans and like a white shirt. But he was like a man's man, but a gentleman. That's a peek into the future, girl. Don't get my goddamn number 5 energies going. But yeah, he was cute. He wasn't even cute like that, but he was my type though. I ain't no big person on looks like that, but you do have to have a certain aura about yourself to where I can overlook your looks, because your looks probably, in my eyes, I won't even see it like that. But I don't know what was going on in that dream, but he was very plain. And that's different for me. I don't like plain shit. Well, I usually haven't. But see, I'm a whole different individual than I was since the last time I've been dating. I ain't dated since I kind of like transformed. So, yeah, you're right, Tara. And that's the reason why I was kind of like, what is this about? And that was like 3 days ago. Now, last time I had a dream about a dude, I always dream about the same dude. And I know him personally. So I know him. He just represents like this image that I always thought that I wanted. And I don't even like, I kind of get, I don't be excited when I dream about him. Now the dream be always fun because it's the energy that I'm familiar with and I like. But at the same time, I know that whole energy is not a vibe for my actual life right now today. But this nigga, he was brand new. I ain't never seen him before. I never felt his energy before. But he kind of was calming to my spirit, because I'm kind of like, I ain't gonna say I'm masculine, but I kind of am. But I always heard that masculine, or more, yeah, I'll just say that. I don't like you saying that word. But I always heard that we need more of men who are kind of like, I ain't gonna say feminine, because there was nothing feminine about him. There wasn't nothing feminine about him, but he was calm though. He had a calm spirit. He was like a big strong. Get out of my business. Anyway, yeah, I'm finna go, man. I'm finna go. So you got me telling my damn business, Tara. I'm finna go, and I might delete this live. So if y'all want to watch it over, go ahead and rewind now, because I might not delete it, but I might. Because this is like short notice live. I ain't even get myself prepared. Look at me. Early in the morning. I fuck with y'all. I know he represented like a different thought that is coming to me, and how I can kind of like organize my own internal mind and see, like, I understand all that shit, but at the same time I still know that what all those things and thoughts and feelings, they materialize into the actual reality at some point. And a lot of times, I ain't gonna lie, because I've been in this little, I don't know what you want to call it, I don't even want to call it no twin flames, I don't want to say that, but I've been in that like situation to where I had to figure that out, and I started seeing that those thoughts and feelings, though I may think that they're gonna materialize into like a romantic relationship or something, they materialize, but it don't even be like how I thought it would be. Like, say I got an inkling that there's some type of relationship around the corner, and I know it because I feel it and I can sense it, and I can like have confirmations around me to know that that's coming. It do be a relationship, but it don't be like the fuck I thought. It may be a hunger, because my dude now was a dream from years ago. Man, I had the girl, you finna get me telling my business. I used to dream about my ex all the time before I met his stupid ass. But I ain't know that's what was going on. Like, and then the dreams were so vague, I didn't even realize or remember them until I met the nigga. But he wasn't nobody important. He was important though, I ain't gonna stand. But he wasn't nobody that was for me. The only reason why he was important is because he kind of like was my shadow priest. But the thing is, that's the only reason why I brought it up too, so that I could externalize that idea. Anyway, get out of my business. Bye, Tara, and bye whoever else is in my business. I'm just playing. Bye, y'all. I'm finna go. Can I exit? Oh, here you go.